Hey everybody, this is Michael Bohm coming at you from Bohemian Productions in California. We're talking today about Bolt Action and the third edition that just is being released by Warlord Games. It is the gold standard of 28mm skirmish game set in World War II, and it is getting its brand new edition finally after a long delay. So let's talk about that, the new edition, and the mystery box that they released recently. A crazy good deal. We're going to do a little unboxing here, see what's inside. All right, so let's talk about Bolt Action. The first edition came out in 2013. This is the first edition, was very, very well received. The second edition came out in 2016 and cleaned up a lot of the rules and a lot of the very strange, questionable scenarios that could arise during the game. And then everybody was expecting a third edition to come out within a few years after that. Unfortunately, we all know what happened, the pandemic, a little bit of delay, and now here we are 9 years later, and we're finally getting third edition Bolt Action coming out. So to celebrate the release of Bolt Action third edition, Warlord Games has announced a mystery box special that you can choose your army, and you can pay $190 for an army to get at least $300 worth of miniatures, I believe. So I put in for one of those. Actually, I put in for more than one, and it just arrived today. So let's take a look and see what's inside. We're gonna have a little unboxing video here, very exciting, and we're gonna see just how good of a bargain this mystery box is. Here we go. See, from Warlord Games, fresh off the boat or airplane or whatever, just arrived today, and we are going to cut into this bad boy right now. It's rather heavy. Woo. I think there's quite a bit of miniatures in here, you know, maybe even a few extras. There were rumors they were going to throw some extras in there for people. Slice this open right here, and let's see what's inside. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, so here we go. Oh, here it is, right on top. Here we have the brand new Bolt Action 3rd edition rulebook right here. Oh yeah, here it is, 3rd edition. It says right there. I love that new book smell. Okay. Now I am not going to bore you with you watching me read through this book right here. So I'm just going to add this to the pile, 1, 2, and 3 right here. And I'm going to read through this. I'm going to give you another video about that later. But first, let's get to the juicy stuff. Here we have the mystery box, or boxes. Here we have looks like a very exciting base they sent me. And here we have, okay, so the first thing on the top of the box is a scout car. Looks like a German scout car, okay? We all know these were kind of infamous in 2nd edition. They were kind of overpowered. You could drive them forward, and if you got shot at, you could drive them backwards and like disappear out of there. And everybody had a damn scout car in their army in 2nd edition. It got kind of boring after a while. So we're going to see how they changed the rules for the scout cars in the 3rd edition. Okay, so here we have, okay. Panzer III, the workhorse of the German army in World War II. This is going to be very useful. Definitely looking forward to putting that together. And oh, the bad boy, the tiger. Everybody's afraid of the tiger. Is it a paper tiger, or is it going to truly terrify my opponents in this game? We'll see when we get into the rules here. All right, so what do we have on top of that? Now, I did get the German Allied Army. Ooh, hello. This looks like a bonus package they have included with this here. It is a random sprue, and if I can read this correctly, I can't even see what this is. This is, oh, here we go. Africa Corps. They threw in a free bonus sprue of Africa Corps. Wow, very nice. Okay, that was unexpected. Here we have a blister pack, and what do we have here? French Resistance. Okay, so this is not, obviously this is not from the same army as the Germans. Okay, this is from the 2nd army I got, which was the French and Allied, which is, oh, hello, here we go. French Resistance Support Group. This is brand new. I don't know, have we ever seen this, but maybe I'm wrong. But look at this. We have some French partisans. We got some French guys, a lovely French damsel here armed with a submachine gun, and they are ready to throw down with the Nazis in this game. I'm very excited about this. This is really fun. They gave me a French support group, Resistance 1, and another one too here. All right, very nice. And here is the blister pack to go with that. The French Resistance Light Anti-Tank Team. Probably a anti-material rifle in there. Okay, and then to go up against, oh my word, hang on a second. A third French Resistance Support Group. Wow, okay, we're gonna get a mob of French partisans charging at the Nazis, waving baguettes and bottles of wine. It's gonna be great, I can't wait. Okay, so here is the official Afrika Korps box to go with the free sprue that they offered me. Okay, good. So it looks like they are giving me an Afrika Korps themed German army. This is really cool. I have been wanting to do an Afrika Korps army for a long time. So this is exactly what I was hoping for out of this here. So we've got that. Let's see, what else do we have here? A special character. Francis S. Kearney, who I believe is French Resistance? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Who is this guy? Francis S. Kearney. I know that Warlord likes to model a lot of characters after actual heroes from World War II. So, you know, please educate me about who this fellow is. I'm very excited to learn about this. Here we have another, let's see here. Oh, wait, what do we have here? Oh, here we go. At the bottom here is the Afrika Korps Starter Army. Look at this. It is really big and heavy. Lots of really cool stuff in here. They've got an 88. Of course, you got an Afrika Korps army, you gotta have an 88 gun in there. Okay, this is gonna be exciting. And they've got a tank and a whole bunch of dudes. Look at that. Look at that. It's a whole bunch of miniatures right there in that box. This is going to take me a long time to panel these guys, I tell you. All right. And anyways, the third army in the box is, what are your votes? What are your votes? Okay, I'm going to tell you. The British. I got a British army as part of this deal as well. The British 8th Army bolt action starter, along with a Commonwealth infantry. Oh, in the West. These guys are amazing. They even themed my units together. Okay, so I got the Afrika Korps Army, and I got the British Desert Rats that went up against the Afrika Korps. Perfect matchup right here. These guys fought each other in Tobruk, in Libya. This is perfect. Oh my God. I'm going to need a lot of tan colored paint, I tell you, because, you know, this is a lot of plastic I'm going to be painting here. Here's an 8th Army support group. Here's Monty. You remember Monty, of course. You know, Montgomery, the general of the British Army in North Africa. Yeah, Patton said, Monty is an idiot. Was he or was he not? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to do the campaign. All right, and here we have, oh, okay, we had another French Resistance weapons team. Very nice. This fellow has a beret, of course. You know, they're French, they gotta wear berets, right? Okay, so that's cool. And then, ooh, there we go. Mon Dieu, there they go. All right. And here we have, ooh, an M3 Grant medium tank. If you remember your history, the British use these a lot in North Africa. And, you know, they didn't do very well against these 88mm guns here. In fact, you know, good old Rommel, he was like, what if I take these 88 guns and use them against the British M3, these Grant tanks? And these were like Swiss cheese. They got chewed up left and right. So, I don't know. Is it going to be the same way in the 3rd edition of Bolt Action? We'll see as we get, oh, wow, you can't even see me anymore if I do that. So we're going to put this over here. All right. And the last couple of things in the base, we got in the box, we got a couple of bases and a couple of very curious looking blister packs. Oh, there goes Montgomery. Oh, well, that's all right. He's a proper British chap. He'll be fine. Oh, here we have British French Resistance light artillery. Okay, that's going to be a good supplement for the frogs over there. Excuse me, anybody who's actually in France listening to this. I have mad respect for you guys. Okay, and a French resistance medium machine gun team. Very nice. That will round out this unit very well. This is going to be very interesting to play. The French resistance. They have no vehicles, no tanks, no armor whatsoever. All they've got is a lot of wine and brie cheese and a lot of je ne sais quoi, you know, the chutzpah, right? So we'll see how they play on the tabletop. And then we've got two more conventional armies here. We've got the British Army, the British 8th Army, and the Africa Corps, the German Africa Corps, right? Straight out of history, two badass armies that went head to head in Libya. We'll see how this goes, but I am very excited to start painting these and putting these together and getting these to the tabletop. Okay, so that will do it for the unboxing video for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Be sure to like and subscribe down below and put any questions or comments you have in the comments down below. And we'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm Michael Bohm from Bohemian Productions, and this is Bolt Action 3rd Edition.